Peace. Okay. That movie about the corporate woman falling in love with the school janitor sure as hell sucked. I, along with millions of viewers around the world seeking some cheap thrills, need something a little more thrilling. I asked my main man, A.I. Smith, to write a script about a bunch of gullible morons who randomly and shadily win a free trip to a private island named Private Island and all get sick from a mysterious disease. We, at the other lane, bring to you Illness Island. Not to be confused with Ellis Island, where many turn-of-the-last-century immigrants got, well, a lot of illnesses, like tuberculosis, when coming to America well before Eddie Murphy. And that's why you get a shot for things like tuberculosis, and if you don't, you can't go to school in America and suffer from a lifetime of debt and mental illness. We see a group of 10 excited vacationers waiting for their flight to a fanciful place named Private Island that they had won in a contest. An anonymous telemarketer called them up and told them they're from the non-existent National Sweepstakes Bureau and had them run around the airport like the family in Home Alone to claim their prize to Private Island, and these 10 dumbasses fell for it. Among the group is Tom, a businessman. Doesn't exactly say what business he does. Jessica, a college student, drunk as a skunk at a sorority party last night. And Trevor, a retired military veteran. He still thinks there's no such thing as election fraud. We're not going to remember the names of the other 7, so we'll just skip them. They all seem eager to start their adventure. The group arrives at Private Island and is welcomed by a mysterious man, Lucas, like Lucifer, and he even has one of those Anton LaVey goatees with demonic eyes. "Welcome to Private Island," says Lucas. "You will find everything you need here. Much like World Elites at Epstein or Little James Island. Just follow me." The vacationers are amazed by the beauty of the island and its luxurious amenities, to include scantily clad foreign chicks with short black skirts who offer forehand massages with colorful Hawaiian button-down guys who look like they just got cut from The Ultimate Fighter. The group finds a note from Lucas that asks them to enjoy their stay and not to worry about anything. There's always a reason to worry when you have a handwritten note rather than a Bible in your hotel drawer. However, they start to notice that things are not as they seemed. Tom says something doesn't feel right. Jessica, yeah, it's almost too perfect, like me. Suddenly, one of the vacationers, Ella, we didn't catch her name earlier, falls ill and has a fever. Trevor, we have to get her help, because I was an Air Force medic who never left the FOB when I was deployed and don't know what the hell I'm doing. The group searches for a phone, because they have no cell phone reception at Private Island, or any way to contact Lewis, such as a passenger pigeon, but they find nothing. They start to notice that more of the vacationers whose names we didn't catch are getting sick, and they seem to be getting worse. Fever sweats, convulsing shakes, Emily Rose sound effects, deformities, leprosies, the usual. The situation worsens, and the group is desperate to find out what is happening. They suspect that Lucas has something to do with the mysterious illness. Get these turds a detective job at Scotland Yard. Jessica, I think we've been conned. There's no way this is just a coincidence, although her sorority sisters would likely call her a conspiracy theorist if they were here. Tom, we have to stay alive and find a way off this island. God, this guy must suck as a businessman. The group searches for clues and finds a hidden lab that Lucas had kept hidden, with scientist vials and microscopes and other weird experiment equipment that scientists use to perform magic tricks. There, they see that Lucas was not only manipulating them, the Matrix Architect screen was a dead giveaway, but also conducting experiments on them. So that's why he said we needed to get another tuberculosis shot when we arrived. I think I can still say get the shot, unlike the vac word that rhymes with my girl Maxine that I'm not allowed to say since that other shot everyone was told they had to get a couple years ago. The group discovers that Lucas had released a virus on them and was studying the effects. He had cameras in the coconuts and a journal with scribble that no one can read. They realize that they are running out of time, and they need to find a cure before it's too late, because the Three Stooges need to find a cure for the guests whose names we don't know. We have to find a way to contact the outside world and get help, says Tom. This guy's Captain Obvious statements again. As the group struggles to find a way out, they are attacked by Lucas and his henchmen, the guys who couldn't find a way onto Dana White's Contender series. They fight back and manage to subdue Lucas and his men, because only in the movies can a businessman, a sorority girl, and a stolen valor veteran defeat martial artists and mad scientists who can kill them with a poisonous dart in a fight. The group manages to signal for help, because there's always a signal flare laying around somewhere so that a random ship arbitrarily sitting in the ocean doing nothing miles away can see them, and they are rescued from the island. They are taken to a hospital and treated for the virus, with more shots. The group is recovering in the hospital, but they are stunned by what had happened. Trevor, we could have died. Jessica, we were played. Tom, but we survived. The group looks at each other, happy to be alive, but skeptical about ever going on vacation again. Fade out.